to be famous.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Do me a favour, just go and sit over there. If you will. Alright, 20 minutes, then you're going to go back outside and do 20 minutes to 7v7. Alright, let's finish off with questions, first of all. This is the third sort of set of topics that we've done. The first session we did was based around the whole team. Can everyone remember what we spoke about?
What makes good and bad teams look like?
Yes. Attitude and behaviours of good teams, attitude and behaviour of poor teams. So who can give me one example of an attitude and behaviour of a good team?
Passing the ball.
Passing the ball to your teammates, so not being what?
Selfish.
Ball hog, selfish, can you give me another one?
Like just having a good attitude and like get your teammates down.
Absolutely. Who can give me a bad attitude?
Not passing.
So being selfish,
Yelling at your teammates.
yelling at your teammates. Did you have one? Alright.
Disobeying your coach and like talking over him.
Talking while the other people are talking, yes, one more.
Don't listen to your coach.
But not listen to your coach. So that was about the team. Then we moved on to you as an individual and what you could bring to the team. Does anyone remember what this topic was about? It was the last one we did.
What makes a good player and a bad player?
Yes, but we used two.
Like external and internal. Like
External, internal what?
motivation.
Motivation. So it was about motivation, what motivates you, how can you improve your motivation, and then we talked about your personality, what you like. Can anyone remember the types of personality we spoke about? Type
Internal.
That's motivation.
Type A and type B, but I forget.
Type A and type B personalities. Remember? Which did we say was the best kind of a personality? A mix, type A and type B. So we've talked about the team, we spoke about you, what you can bring to the team. Now we're going to move on to things that can help you improve your game psychologically. And we're going to talk about pre-game confidence. Pre-game confidence, alright? Confidence comes not from always being right, but from not fearing to be wrong. We talk about not worrying about making mistakes and stuff like that, yeah? Because we're doing what if we're making mistakes? Learning. Alright? So, first of all, you're going to have 30 seconds to talk to the person next to you. Discuss with your partner, what do you think pre-game confidence is? And why is it important to build pre-game confidence? 30 seconds, off you go.
You're going into confident. You're going to the game, so you're trying to get there. You wouldn't be like too confident where you're just like, yeah, it's easy. So it would affect you by like, oh yeah, you're scared. Then you get like
Time. Who wants to hazard a guess what pre-game confidence might be?
Not fearing the other team.
Not fearing the other team?
Like everyone getting focused on the game and like no one's messing around right before it.
You are correct, but think about you. This is all about you. So, you're right what you said, but it's me focusing on the game. Alright? Anything else?
Like try to like get your energy level up.
Yeah? Could be. Anything else?
Like you yourself thinking about going 100% during the game.
Ooh, I like that answer. Did you have one more? Motivating yourself. Hang on to those. Why is it important to do that before kickoff?
If you think you're not going to win, then you probably aren't.
Yeah. Anything else?
You know, like if you like just messing around during the game, you might, or during warm-ups, you might not be ready for the game when it actually starts, and the other team might like come out really strong.
Put it in a nutshell, pre-game confidence is exactly what it says, being confident before the game. Why is it important to build it? To play the best you can. Alright? Because it's helping. Yes?
Well, you kind of have to balance it, because if you're like way too confident, then you're almost putting it in a nutshell.
I love that answer. I'm not going to speak about that in 1 second. I I love that answer. Well done. Alright, so what is pre-game confidence and why do we build it? Feeling confident and in an optimal performance state is the ideal state an athlete should strive to attain. So we've just had that comment from Jordan. Who here feels nervous before a game? Just slightly nervous?
Unless it's a champion, like during championship games.
Oh yeah.
First game.
So you should always feel nervous before a game. Do we want you to feel too nervous before a game?
No.
Do we want you to feel no nerves at all before a game?
No.
So it goes back to what John said. We need that optimal state. Alright? We need that optimal state. We don't want you to be scared, but we don't want you to be overconfident. Alright? So there's nothing wrong with feeling a little bit nervous before a game. It gives you the edge. Now once the game starts, you'll probably find you settle down, you forget about your nerves and your game kicks in. Alright? But there's nothing wrong with feeling a little bit nervous before a game. It gives you the edge. Alright? The better prepared an athlete is for competition, the better the chance of them being confident. What do we mean by better prepared, or the better prepared an athlete is? What are we talking about there?
Like not thinking about a team's gonna be like way too easy or way too hard. Just think about that it's just like any other game and all the games are the same. You just wanna have like the same mindset.
Yeah, but think about physically now. When I say better prepared.
Like fit and
You are full meal or hydrated.
So eating well, being fit, by training well, drinking the right fluids. That's all counts to being better prepared and will add to your pre-game confidence. Alright? If you, say you've got a game Saturday morning at 9 o'clock and you didn't go to bed the night before till 3 in the morning because you've been playing video games, and you get up in the morning and because you get up late, you've had McDonald's on the way here. So you feel tired and sluggish, you've had nothing to drink, so you're dehydrated. Will that add to your pre-game confidence or take it away?
Take it away.
So your pre-game confidence starts, well, for professional players, it'll start the week prior. For you guys, you're talking the night before, the day before the game is played. Alright? Knowing how to build this sense of confidence, which is the kind of things we're going to discuss, and optimism is an important part of the coach's role. That's what we're here for, and that's what your coach will be saying to you on the match days, and the player's role. 30 seconds with your teammate. Just tell them, and it might be, I do nothing. Alright? Just tell them how, at this moment in time, you personally make a conscious effort to build your pre-game confidence. Off you go. And it might be, I don't do anything.
I don't like overfill myself because like when I'm stressed, then like I don't play that game. Before games, I would say like our noodles. And
And relax. Alright. Who at this moment in time, consciously, you don't need to lie, it's not a quiz, it's not going to get told off or anything, who consciously makes an effort with any kind of pre-game confidence building? What do you do?
I know that I feel better when I'm with my friends and when I feel like more relaxed and ready to play.
What do you mean you feel like? So when you arrive at the game,
Yeah, I like.
so that 30 minutes before when you're at the game, 30 minutes before the game starts,
I'll talk to them and warm up with them.
alright. But you're going to do that anyway, so you don't consciously do, that's just part of what you do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like if any of our my teammates are just talking about random subjects, I'm just not gonna get into it and start a giant conversation. I'm just gonna focus on what to do before the game and then focus on the game.
Alright. So you make a conscious effort to focus on the game. What, 30 minutes before the game starts? Or?
Yeah, right when we get there, just we're
Okay.
watching the end of the other game and warming up.
Okay.
kind of like what Hayes said, like if the team is like arguing about like
So when you arrive 30 minutes before kick-off, if there's some negative comments going on, you just ask them to stop.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else do anything?
Oh, I don't fill my stomach up like that much food because I don't feel good when I
Okay.
like have a full stomach.
I eat the things and drink good before the night and sleep, get in bed early
All right.
to get
Okay.
my energy.
So how do you now think? Because when I said to you when we very first started doing this stuff, we said there's 4 areas that we work in: technical, tactical, physical, which is all things that you currently work on, don't you? You work on your technique, passing, dribbling, shooting, all that kind of stuff. You do some speed and agility stuff. Yep. But actually thinking and making a conscious effort to train your mind is something you need to start doing. Right? This is how we can start doing that to help you. So knowing or believing you have the skill or technique to succeed. So now let's take it night before the game. Alright? The night before your game, you can start thinking about tomorrow's game. Now at this point, do we think negative or do we think positive? Everything should be positive. It shouldn't be, I can't do that, so I need to be better at that. It should be, I can remember the time where I passed the ball well. I can remember a time where I shot well. I can remember a time where I scored, made a good tackle, made a good save. Whatever it might be. But you have to make a conscious effort to do that. To think about you in a positive light. Alright? And especially when you wake up in the morning, that's when everything should be really positive. Now you start to ramp it up. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about the game. What can I do to help this team? I know I can do this really well. I know I can do that really well. If I do this, that's going to help the team. So you're really focusing your mind and making a conscious effort about how you can help the team. Knowing the game plan and your role in it. What do you mean? What's the game plan?
Like strategy.
Yeah, tactics. So how are you going to play? Alright? And knowing your role in it will give you the confidence. So when you arrive to the game, I know it's difficult at this age because you're still learning, things may change because we still change and swap you around. But if you basically know how we want you to play, alright, and what your role is in there, that's going to make you feel confident. But if you arrive at the fields thinking, oh, I don't know what to do today, I don't know where, don't know what I'm supposed to do, then that's going to make you feel negative, unconfident. So knowing your role in the team is going to make you more confident. Alright?
Yeah.
Able to practice enough in game situations. It's a little bit false in the winter because we can only practice once a week, but really when you're here, if you attend every session and you try your best during every session, 100%, then you should be confident enough to think, I've done everything I can this week to prepare for today's game. Alright? Does that make sense? So you can think that, I trained 3 nights this week, I've really worked hard, I know I'm ready for this game. As opposed to, I've only trained once this week and I messed about during the whole session. I'm not really sure if I'm ready for this game today. So that's the important, the mental side of things, of being here at sessions, doing your best, making sure you do your best at sessions, because everyone here can give 100%, yeah? Everyone here is going to make a mistake, but everyone can give 100%. Right? It's important because it focuses your mind. Players need to buy into that game plan we just spoke about, and hopefully before the game starts, the coach is going to reinforce your qualities just to add that little bit more of pre-game confidence. Alright? Regularly building confidence. So it's going to take time for you to learn how to do it properly. What works for you. What works for you, that's what you've got to find out. Listening to music and thinking might be what works for you. Watching soccer on the TV might work for you. We had somebody the night said playing FIFA might work for them, because what can players in FIFA do? They can dribble, they can pass, they can do tricks, they can do this, and that might just be like, wow, yeah, I'm going to do that today. I'm going to go doing that today. It makes you feel confident. Right? So whatever works for you, different things work for different players, but it's all positive. Everything's got to be positive. And you've got to make a conscious effort, regularly building confidence in yourself. Alright? Making a conscious effort to do it. Build confidence around regular, small process wins. Small goals, we call them. So the game starts, I'm going to make 5 good passes in this half. And then you can just go through the half and see if you've made 5 good passes. And if you do, you've made a goal. Second half, you might say, you know what, I'm going to go with 7 good passes this half. I'm going to make 3 great tackles and 7 good passes. What about if every one of you on the team said, I'm going to make 10 positive shouts to my teammates during the first half? How many shouts would that be by the half time?
70. Well, it depends how.
9v9.
Oh, 90.
Plus throw in a couple of substitutes.
Like 110.
110. Can you imagine 110 positive comments coming from you guys to each other during the first half alone? Would that have a positive effect?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a goal everyone can set themselves. Yeah. So it's little goals. If you went on the beginning of the game and said, I'm going to score 10 goals today in this half alone, you're going to come off probably a little bit dejected and disappointed.
Yeah, if you do that, you're probably gonna like not pass and just try and.
Exactly. So it's little goals that you know you can achieve, but you're setting yourself targets. It's focusing your mind before the game starts. Alright? Okay. Thinking about just before the game, you're looking at what can you control as you arrive. So look at 30 minutes before the game starts to the end of the game. Think about what you can control in that game and what you cannot control, what you have no control over. And you're going to talk to your partner and come up with one for each. What have you got no control over once that game starts and you arrive at the warm-up? What have you got control over once that warm-up starts? Do you understand? Off you go, 30 seconds. Time. Alright, you can come up with one thing that you can control.
During the game? Or
Anytime. 30 minutes before to the end of the game.
what you can control before the game is like how you get ready for it and like how you prepare for it, and during the game like how much percent or how much effort you put into the game.
So you can control how you prepare and how you give effort. Yes.
Like your attitude?
Your attitude you can control.
What you think about?
What you're thinking about, good one, you can control.
What you say?
What you say, you can control. Anybody got anything they can't control?
The other team.
The other team.
Yeah.
What their other teammates.
Your other teammates. Yeah, you can't control them.
The ref.
The referee you
Yeah,
can't
like
control.
like what the ref calls, and if
Yeah.
you call something that you don't want to, you're just gonna have to play through and not get like super mad.
Yeah. Yep.
The wind.
The wind, the weather you can't control. The field you can't control. Field conditions. Alright? So what your task is before a game, the day before, write a list on one piece of paper. Write a list on one piece of paper of all the things you can't control. Write a list on another piece of paper of all the things you can control. Then, the list you've got that you can't control, you rip it up and throw it in the trash. There's no point in worrying about that list, because you can't control it. The list you can control, your effort, the way you prepare, what you wear when you turn up to the game, 100%, what you shout, how you perceive your teammates, all that you can control. That's what you need to worry about, or think about. Does that make sense?
Yep.
We got it there. Just recapping, I think you said everything. Effort. You can control what you eat, by the way, and drink before the game. That's down to you. That's your decision. Yeah. How you support your teammates is down to you. not being selfish, belief in the success of the team and in yourself. All these things you can control. Things that we can't control is what we've said. Referee, conditions, quality of the opposition. Think about results are not always in an athlete's control, but a number of factors or processes that impact the results are, such as how you prepare, what your training's like, what your diet's like, do you sleep the night before, positive thoughts before the game. All that now is what you need to start training. Alright? Because you're going to go out there and you're going to train your passing and your dribbling, aren't you? You need to make a conscious effort to start training your mind as well. So, things to think about. Can you eat the right foods day before a game, the day of the game? Can you drink the right fluids the day before the game? Can you start picturing yourself doing positive things the day of the game? Alright? That's what you have to make a conscious effort of now, to train your mind. Okay? Can you bring a positive atmosphere to the team as you arrive?
Yes.
Can you shout on the field during the game positive comments to each other? All that is what pre-game confidence is about. Alright? I will email that stuff out to your parents and you can have a look at it, and the coaches will keep now reminding you. Well, think, we've got a game, you know, your thoughts are, we've got a game this week or whenever the next game is, I need to start practicing my pre-game confidence. Alright?
Yep.
Well done, we'll see you later. Go and get
I just
some
want to go fast.